Well, Fnatic have got a P250 on JW. Love to see that. And they're going to be charging up towards top mid into a crossfire. Very patient shots from Rob's. Bomb's been dropped towards short. Look at the taps from Acor. Actually, it was Dexter doing most of the damage there. Looks like Acor got the kill, but in fact he didn't. JW 1 versus 4. He has much to do. That bomb is surrounded. See if he can get himself some bonus money. Oh, well, that's a good start. Made it a 1 versus 2. It's doable. And Dexter says no. He's come into this one warmed up. So we still have the DNA of both teams with changes in their roster. Same could be said with Golden, for example. When he came in, he fit in like a glove to the Fnatic squad in terms of style and so on. No damage done by Fnatic in this round. That's great for Mousesports. Super nice guy is Golden. That's a clean spray from Chiquinho. Early problems for Acor, and top mid is going to be lost, it looks like, unless Rops can get a 2-man spray down with an MP9 from range. Absurd scenes top mid. That leaves JW again as a last man standing. 1v1 now as he finishes off the job there. Rops overperforming with the MP9. And Frozen's creeping up pretty close. He's got the superior angle and the headshot as well.
Well, valiant effort from Fnatic to...
They're being deployed now towards the pit position. Nobody there. Bemis is dead and the rifle's collected by Chiquinho. There could be a bomb plant in this. Hold on a second. They've got 3 kills on EA bomb site. That is a clean sweep. So in Bermuda there are these darker chickens than the ones we used to have.
Nothing of it yet.
Acor is a guy who, for me, still needs to prove himself at the highest levels with consistent heavy output. Speaking of which, here is Dexter again. 7 for 1 at present, and Robs is just creeping, lurking as he always does, hiding in plain sight this time, all the way down mid, and they're expectant of boiler. There is a question mark here for Mousesports, and JW may answer their questions very shortly. There we go, Acor almost getting caught again. Fnatic have been successful with their peaks towards long in Acor's position once or twice. Not quite getting all the damage there, but he may get some information now. The bomb's not committing just yet. Through the smoke they go. Here comes the charge. They're lining up though for Rops. He's good enough for 1. Bemis in the clutch now versus Chiquinho and Crims swinging wide, but it's a big headshot from Crims. He delivers. Second round on the board for Fnatic, and they've caused some money problems for Mousesports. That's going to be the key frag. Could even be a multi-frag there. Chiquinho just taking him out immediately as the charge comes in now. There's a crossfire in favor of Mousesports with 20 seconds on the clock, but can Bemis get anything done? We've got Golden flying in. There's no trade frag. They'll all go down, and it will go the way of Mousesports.
Wow, and you just think back maybe 20 seconds ago when Golden's in that little tango with Acor at top banana. This is really scary for Mousesports.
Yeah, here comes the push. Acor to start things off. See if he checks his 6 now. Putting out some utility for his mate, but he can't fire his gun in time. So Crims has the high ground, but they still have to plant this bomb. Bemis behind the smoke really challenges where Fnatic can plant the bomb. They've got to deal with him one way or another. 13 seconds to do so. He's purely playing to stop a bomb plant. You can see the swing now from Fnatic to his left. That's such an important frag from Chiquinho. 6 seconds. I think the bomb got dropped for a second, but should be planted for the pit, but there's no one to defend it.
Oh, no.
Perfect push from Mousesports, and they move to 8.
I'm sure he knows it. So it's nice to see him loosening it up just right now. Making a play over here at the arch side of mid, finding 2. This is 3rd on the round. Fnatic also just hesitating on the refrag. 4 for Acor. He does finally get dropped by JW, but Dexter cleans it up. 9-2. Mousesports in a commanding lead still. Right here, Dexter immediately getting a pop flash. Just doesn't help him at all.
Frozen is in so much trouble. He needs some spray through the smoke from his teammates at the very least. HE towards the default plant spot. That'll do some damage. But again, these pistols from Fnatic, I feel like, has been most of their success in this half, in fairness. At least one of their 2 rounds was won in a round such as this, and they look good for another one. They'll pick up a bunch of toys as well. There goes the AWP, leaving Bemis alone on the other side of the map. So another pistol round win for Fnatic.
You know, overstaying his welcome at sandbags. James, I mean, there's so many times where...
A rabid animal making his way down mid. We've got a blind Golden, and there goes the bomb. Got some players trapped on Banana for the time being, but that won't last too long. Do Mousesports overcommit from top Banana now? You can see Brian putting a smoke up to create some space for himself and his team. Acor now having a look-see, having a butchers. Oh, the angles from JW.
That timing, oh my goodness.
Surely he sees a barrel soon. I can't believe the brutality of it. Still scoped in as Acor. Maybe Crims will see him instead. The edge of the barrel just poking out a little bit, but not seen just yet. It could go either way. And there it is. Very unfortunate.
That's a freebie.
That might be as well. Bomb not spotted, though, by Acor, so there's still questions for Mousesports. It won't be a full rotation. Really got to be quick. Maybe trying to catch him on the exit and go for a quick defuse, but Jack's got the angle. And the round for Fnatic.
Yeah, a highly fortunate one as well. I mean, instead, Dexter is already positioned at Arch, and so this mid-hold might just be disastrous for Fnatic. Never. Oh, as I say that, Crims, Dexter both trade. Yaquinho gets one, and Bemis already down, and it's Acor and Frozen to retake it A.
Yeah, smokes are up already. They still have reasonable positions. I think Acor may have spotted somebody top mid, where he's laser focused on that. Crims, great position though by the bench. That'll be a problem. Can he find any of him? He could have gone second mid, but Acor seems to have a reasonable read, but it's just too deep to check. How has that happened?
What?
Oh, this is collapsing. Yaquinho now, he knows where they both are at the very least. There will be a two-man swing, or a crouch pick from Acor, in fact. Makes it a one-on-one. There's a jump and a slap from Yaquinho. It will be 6th round for Fnatic at halftime. Great considering how the half started.
Oh, and the timing on this lurk. These players are just walking down mid right past him. Acor will find it out.
Yeah, he saw the back of JW, and here comes the flank from Rops. Always lurking. He's always in apartments, and he's always a problem, Rops. Crimson Golden now, 2 versus 4. You can see Golden considering leaving the B bomb site. But they know players are on banana. Just needs a little tap on the head. Tanking damage at present is Golden. Trying to do what he can. Found a 1v1 and delivers, but he's alone now. The bomb is on the B bomb site with some support. He's on the way. Double peek. Perfect lineup from Mousesports. And they make it to double figures, taking the T pistol. Now the team are all together. But look at Fnatic here. They've got 3 players. Never mind. They've got JW. He'll do some damage and leave Crimson a 1 versus 3. All these players could be one-shot with the scout. No headshot required.
You know, nice clean anti-eco, relatively speaking. It could have gone a little bit worse. Could have gone a little bit better, but...
This could be very interesting. A very slow, wormy approach from Mao. Big guns, of course. May hear a few pokes of a USP. Oh, some bells are rung, but... Mao's improving the situation. Yaquinho looking to push through the smoke, and Acor is ready for it.
That looked super awkward, just turning around and seeing 3 players basically stacked on top of one another.
Look at the HP, though, of these 2 players. JW's got absolutely nothing to lose, and he could... Both players on the sites.
Looking to build up the bonus bank if he can. 2, almost gets the 3rd on a Robs, he'll clean it up. 12-6 now, Mousesports. They creep ever closer to brackets, and this AUG is going to come into play real quick.
Ooh.
Or not.
What is it? Yeah,
or not.
Absolutely deleted. Dexter's been good at that in this game thus far. 18 for 10 at the moment, looking for number 19, and maybe JW will be that victim. Perhaps he has an idea of his own. Blind makes his way to the site at the very least. He needs rotation, but Rops is cutting that off in a smoke on Arch at the moment. Golden trying to offer something from the library, and Dexter again is just doing more and more damage. Now Crims finds himself alone top mid. Acor with 3 kills in this round, on a T side no less, before the bomb is planted. Great to see. 5 on 4 with a minute on the clock for Mousesports. We've got Crims creeping up close along with the Julies. Acor is here with rifle support, of course. He can't just try and trade that kill for free. Crims making his entrance known now with those Julies. Good for 1, but that's about it. 14 rounds for Mousesports.
You asked the question, how do you deal with the aggression from Fnatic? Well,
can be a pretty rough job.
Never an easy task.
Have those footsteps been heard? I do wonder. Great timing, great trade, but look at the bomb in the CT spawn, in the hands at the feet of Brolan, in fact, who drops Rops as well. Much needed for Fnatic. 4 on 1. If they could keep 4 players alive, that would really help.
Yeah, Brolin in this rotator position, coming in, finding that pop flash for his teammate, then collecting 2 of his own. That's a beautiful recovery from Fnatic in this round, where, you know, they did find their early kill into Acor, so that was, you can see the tactical thought process whenever you see players using them these days. Whereas, yeah, as you mentioned, used to just spam those nades on an exec, but nevertheless, execute, as mentioned, coming out here from Mousesports, and Fnatic holding strong. That's Brolin boosted over here at New Box, finding 2.
I'm not even sure if they realize, Mousesports, that there are 2 players in that position. So even if they take 1 out, well, now they know from the kill feed. Golden, there's Crims to trade. 4 players again alive for Fnatic. Building some money slowly, so if they are to lose that 1 round, they may have a buy in the hole. But again, this can still turn around, but Mousesports have the opportunity to use their numbers wisely. The tagging there, again, the lack of Kevlar a problem, but Acor is still alive. Brolan now trying to thin these numbers out. Doing a great job of it as well. 15 seconds left, Golden in a 1 versus 2. Rob's having to plant the bomb. Not sure if he can find a rifle in time. He has no idea how close Golden might be. There we go. AK's been collected. Golden's close enough. He's got a defuse kit. You can see Acor's in the pit. The AWP will post up the angle. Now, Golden has half a chance here. Rops has to be really careful about where he steps down. Acor goes. Where is Rops? Where is the bomb planter? No Kevlar versus low health. This is about 50-50 as it gets. The pre-fire. Has he seen Rops now? He was just on the left there. There's a headshot from Rops. Maybe it was 4x3. I don't know, but there's no pop flash for Crims there. Could have been devastating if he got the flash into the apartments, but here comes the push from the apartment, and lack of pop flash will be a problem. JW will have to just play passive and will be eliminated. Golden having to fall back. Just as spray begins. 2 players lost, and it goes from bad to worse for Fnatic here. 5 versus 2, make it 1. Acor's heating up now in this last round. Iquinho's got a clutch post plant. He's got to find all 5 players. He has a defuse kit. Dexter's heard that. Goes through the smoke, and that's a wrap. Dominant from Mousesports. 16-8 over Fnatic, in control from start to finish.
Yeah, didn't even feel close. Honestly,
as Mousesports executes on this B bomb site, Brolan able to get a flashbang from his teammate, but no kills with it. There are a lot of people here for Fnatic, and they need to deliver some kills, and they'll do exactly that. Crims looking for a 3rd one on the reload now, as Dexter's around the pillar, but Crims gets that extra kill. Iquinho to finish off the job. Fnatic take the pistol. With numbers, that could be interesting, but of course they are going to concentrate their efforts. That's a great Kobe from Dexter. Taking Iquinho out of the sky. And it's happening again. The pistols are prevailing and all the rifles are falling. JW and Golden left with MP9s eating a massive flashbang.
yeah, you can feel the pain on Fnatic right now. Golden, JW so badly wanted to press up there through jump up, and instead, you know, Acor, he does fall to the bomb, but...
So surely it's an A play from Fnatic's perspective. Looks like Golden starting to back up with the MP9 now. Great range, punishing the peaks once again. There are some counter flashes to delay. Crims needs some help here. I don't think he'll get any time soon. Maybe from Golden with the MP9. In fact, the bomb spin drops now, and time is an issue, but the headshots are a bigger issue for Fnatic, and the round will go the way of Mousesports with 4 alive. It's gone from bad to worse. I mean, things could potentially swing with the damage that's been done to Mousesports, but they have the trade frag capability. Not that it's required, of course. Crims with a hopeful grenade. This was a very painful buy. Very painful indeed.
All goes back to getting ecoed on round 2, but Iquinho does answer back with 1. Not out of it yet, and his teammate over at Bank. That's Crims just getting caught out. His knee pokes out just a little too far. Dexter capitalizes on that, finds the headshot onto him, and now a 4-on-1. And as mentioned, all of these players from Mousesports are lit.
Acor must have heard that. Look how Dexter's not even planting the bomb. Looks like they want to win by elimination, but now you have to wonder. 18 seconds, and Dexter's alone on the bomb site. The flank is on the way. Iquinho just avoiding it for a second. I don't think he realizes where he's potentially getting shot from. Here is Rops. That was very, very awkward. Continues his performance from the end of the last game at the beginning of the second one. Oh dear. They're just fighting for kills at this point, Mousesports. Fighting over some carrion. 4 versus 3. Taking the B bomb site with ease. I think if you're a diehard Fnatic fan, this is pretty difficult viewing at the moment. We've got Iquinho here with the AWP now. 3 versus 4. But it just doesn't seem to be much of a challenge for Mousesports.
Oh my goodness, so easy. Up towards the grates, walks all the way up to barrels before he gets a free one, and now it's 6-1. JW may have spotted some feet.
A change of pace from Mousesports, just as Fnatic are getting comfortable with a full bite. They'll go straight into the B bomb site. Rops looking for that trade frag. JW behind the sandbags, but he will get deleted, forced away by flames, and it just goes from bad to worse for Fnatic. Can't catch a break. Mousesports keeping him on their toes, not allowing any sense of comfort for Fnatic. Golden trying to stop the bomb plant, but he can't. 4 versus 2 made 3 by Iquinho. They can't keep saving here, Fnatic. They're 6 rounds behind on their CT side. A flashbang from Golden. The barrel's been spotted by Beamers. He's got a superior angle now. Down he goes. Plenty of headshots to be deployed by Mousesports. Golden now 1v2. Eats a flashbang, no kit for him.
And, I mean, obviously that's not a good score line. It's not something that you can even...
Yakinio, is he good for this angle here? Oh, what happened there? Maybe it's registered through the corner of the wall, but he'll get 2 kills regardless. Well then, finally a strong situation for Fnatic. A 5 versus 3. Yeah, Flashbang on the balcony. They're in a really bad situation here. They're exposed by multiple angles. They'll be in swing. They're lining up though. Will there be a trade frag? Acor just around the corner inside the spray from Golden. And Yakinio with the last. Fnatic double their score towards the end of the first half. You can see Yakinio just hanging around the toilets at present. 3 players still towards B4 Fnatic, but can they deal with these charges? Look at Beamer's heading in there, looking for the sentry. Frozen just wiping out the B bomb site. Complete brutality. It's like Mortal Kombat.
It can't be understated how much difficulty Fnatic has had at B just stopping these Mousesports pushes, and a beautiful play call.
Turrets on wheels are this Mousesports squad.
A lot of aimers.
Yeah, looking...
You know, maybe
oh my God.
steal around away, but they've had no answer for this long or short B control at any point throughout this game, and Frozen already getting the first one. Golden does answer back with a nice wide swing headshot onto him.
What Mousesports are saying right now is, give us a reason not to do this, and Fnatic have struggled to provide that.
Okay.
Maybe they could finally do it now in round number 13, but the kills go either way. 3 on 3 now, minute 15 on the clock. Rops is lurking, and Acor's also lurking around the A bomb site.
28 seconds left on the clock, so Mousesports will be pressed to push in. Rops finds, you know, that op from Yakinio quickly, but Acor does trade it back out. Now it's a 2-on-2, 20 seconds remain.
Bomb planted by the truck. Both T's on the site now as Brolan just flies to his doom. Launched from a cannon, it seems, leaving Golden in a 1 versus 2. Maybe trying to stop the T's from getting into strong positions, but life only gets worse for Fnatic, it seems, on this CT side of Vertigo. Vertigo, overpass. There it is, another kill from Acor. 12 for 4. And he punishes that. Not sure what JW was doing there. 20 seconds, though, to plant this bomb. This could be a crucial round for Fnatic. Yakinio gifted one. The bomb's on the floor. Looking for the flick here. Just needs to delay a little bit longer. He's got Golden here for a brief time. 10 seconds on the clock now, and the A bomb site has been claimed once again. Is there time to plant this bomb, though? I think there will be. Default plant coming through. HE from Crims will make it even better for Fnatic. 2 versus 1 now, but where is Rops? He's alone in the clutch. He knows where 1 is. Brolan coming in from long. Oh, not sure where he's getting shot from, but he can't quite hit the mark there. So finally, a desperate 3rd round for Fnatic. They still have Rops towards B to try and sell something. Yakinio going to be blind, but land a shot onto Frozen. They need that rotation now. Brolan could be crucial here. Looking for more on the A bomb site though. Still alone, and down goes Beamers. This could be a much needed 4th round for Fnatic. 5 versus 2 for them. Acor in no man's land, trying to bait the shot. The crouch pick will be enough. He's got more to do though, and there's more onto Crims. 1 more towards Bank. There are 40 seconds for Mousesports to turn this around. Rops is on the way from Connector. Brolan towards long now. Things will slow down for a time. Bomb plant pressure is rising, though, on top of default at the moment. That's very awkward indeed. It may give him an angle. You never know. There is the flank from Brolan, eliminated by Rops, and the dream is collapsing for Fnatic. They had so many players alive.
No way.
Stereo frags from Mousesports. 12-3. A monstrous half again, this time on overpass.
Fast having smoke and a monster pop to boot.
And in they go. Yakinio flying to his death, trying to create space for the team, but that space is just no good, is it? 4 versus 2. Look at the patience and the shots. There is no give from Mousesports. They are merciless.
Man, just tapping heads at pillar. Just realized tore his Roka backwards, and that just looked like the... You
can see that Rops has cleared all of B.
Oh.
So as long as they can try and play time to their favor and stay alive, just make Fnatic edge forward slowly. That's one way to do it. The bomb getting... Oh, he was so close to the crosshair as well. 3 on 3, 35 seconds to head towards the safe bomb site. You can see Beamer's trying to close the distance now, and there are more Deagle shots. Man, this is depressing to watch from a Fnatic point of view. There's a trade. JW now 1 versus 2. 25 seconds to plant this bomb. Gets a gun upgrade. But Rops is creeping, and surely he gets a clean angle. Dexter. Oh, God, there it is.
Oh, my goodness. This whole round is a pacing issue for me. You've basically yielded all this map control, and as you pointed out, Rops has walked. That'll hinge on whether or not Brawlin takes a peek, finds a frag. He does not. Frozen gets the better of him despite being full blind himself. Dexter actually does get the end of O'Crim's 1D, get barrels. So 4's all as 40 seconds remain on the clock.
Yeah, it's just so dry though. It's just so arid an environment. Caught with a grenade. How is he still alive? Yaquinho.
Yikes.
Oh dear. There we go. Finally finished off. One more to find though, and he won't be able to do that. There's information for Frozen, and Rops again is just creeping, just lurking, just waiting to become a problem for Fnatic. He's got some help to his left as well. The trade frag is instant, and that is going to be match point and plenty of them for Mousesports.
Yeah, this may have been GG for a little while now, but certainly Fnatic investing as much as they did into this round. And for as poor as they've looked on Overpass, I mean, this is kind of what we expected going into this map. It's Mousesports' pick. You know, not as though Fnatic isn't a challenge, but on this map, it's tough to describe it as anything but a walk in the park for Mousesports as they leave that playground back towards B. They have been exceptional in both maps, both in their control and their discipline and handling of all types of rounds here. Map 2 surely about to close. 20 seconds left on the clock, though, and BMS plays beautiful spray control to find 2. And they need to put the bomb down now.
Into the crossfire they go, and it's over almost as fast as it began. 16-4 for Mousesports, a one-sided affair from start to finish in this series. I don't think they were ever in danger, Mousesports.
No.
On either of the maps.